we are discussing about a cube root, and in that cube root there is a topic that cube root using a division method that we are discussing about, and we haven't discussed that. So first we are going to discuss the finding the cube roots using division method. That is the first topic, and then we will come to the equation. I'm going to share my screen. Cube roots using division method. So it's important to know that a very handy method, and there is no any condition here to do the calculation. Means using this method you can apply, you can find cube roots of any number. Okay, so it will become very easy, and because there is no condition, so you can take any number at random and you can find the cube root, and this is very easy as well. Okay, now before taking the cube roots, I will going to remind you the square roots, how we are finding the square roots. So suppose there is a number 9409, this is the number, and we are finding the square root. Square root means what? We are writing here 2. This is we are going to find. Then what is the, so the question is, whenever we are finding the square root means what? 2. So if there is a square root, so we are making a pair of two numbers. So we are making a pair here, two-digit pair. If there is a cubes, then we are going to make 3-digit pair. So now we have a 2-digit pair now completed. First start with this one. So 94. So what is the first step we took? We took any number which is nearer from 94, and that is the perfect square. So in the case of 94, if you are going to take 9 square, you will get 81. And if you are going to take 10 square, it will become 100. So you can't take 10. We are going to write down 9. So we are writing 9 here. If we are writing 9 here, so 9 it will be writing here as well, and we are going to add 9 as well. So this is the by default process. Like if I'm writing 9 times, so that 9 is there, 9 is here in a quotient, and that same 9 I'm going to write down the same 9 here as well. So this 2 addition will also going to perform, and we have a 18. Now we have to subtract 9 9 jar, this 9 and 9 the 81 here, and we subtracted it and we got 13. Now like division, we are writing only single digit in division. Because of the pair, we are going to write down whole value. So this will become 1309. Now we are going to write down any digit here, any unit in this unit place value, we are going to write down anything. That is going to completely divide it. And this is totally our hit and trial method. This is our assumption. Based on our assumption, we took the number. Because unit place value is 9, and we got 9 at 7 into 7. So I'm going to take 7 here, because that is the number we are going to multiply if we get 9. So I write it down 7 here as well, and even 7 7 if we are going to multiply, you will get 1309. So 187 multiply with 7, you got 1309, and the answer is 0. Now, because our remainder is 0, so the process is now, so this process is now, so this is the answer 97. So 9409 square root is 97. This is I already discussed in, I think, 1 or 2 months ago. So this method is completed. Now next thing is what? Here I don't need to add anything, because this is not going to add any value. If you wanted to add 7 here, you can add, but that is not going to add any. Now this is the method of finding the square root. Now we are going to find the, so we are taking a number 2197. 2197 is the number. This time we are going to start pairing from the 3-digit from the right side. So this is the pair I created, and only number is remaining is 2. So we are going to divide this 2 with any number which is less than 2. So what is the perfect square which is less than 2? Only 1. So I'm taking 1, and 2 minus 1 is 1, that I'm writing here, and that is the same quotient I'm writing here as well. Because I took 1 here, so this 1 will come here and it will going to write down 3 times. Earlier we are adding only 2 times. Look at this, 9 and 9. But whatever you are taking a quotient, it will add 3 times. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. And after 2 minus 1, we have a 1. So all these things is clear. Now 197 will come directly to the next step. So we have a now 1197. Okay. Now whatever the value we are going to write down here, that need to be calculated in 2 steps, not in a single step. Okay. And this is also again a hit and trial method. I will give you the hint then how you are going to decide the 3 is the appropriate value, that I will going to discuss. But right now focus on what we have to focus, what we have to write down here. Because of my hit and trial method, I'm thinking that 3 will be the appropriate value. So I'm writing 3 here. Okay. So when you are writing 3, so value is what? 33. Now we have to step calculate in a 2 way. Look at this. This is important, and this is different from the square root. In cube root, this second step is different, and the same step will be carried over to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 5th. If the number is bigger, it will goes up to 3rd, 4th, 5th step as well. But the process is again everywhere. Now what is the calculation is? We have 1 plus 1 plus 1 3, and we have written down unit place value 1 again 3. Now this is a purely my assumption that it will going to divide this value. I don't know. So when you are writing 3, so what is the steps? First step, you have to multiply this 3, and the new value you write it down 3. and your quotient. Right now we don't have this 3. Because we write it down 3, then it will come here. But right now it is not permanent, so I'm not cancelling it. I'm writing here, look at this. It will give you more clear idea. I'm finding the cube roots of 2197. So I'm pairing it up, 2197. Now I'm taking 1. If I'm taking 1, so value is 1 plus 1 and plus 1. Total is 3 here, and this 1 I'm going to subtract from here. So 1, and this 197 I'm writing now. So what is the value we are going to write down here? This is all our hit and trial method. So I'm assuming this is 3, and that I'm going to get the correct answer. So when I'm writing 3, what we have to subtract here? That I'm going to calculate in a 2 steps. First step is this 3 will going to multiply with this 3. So 3 into quotient, this quotient. What have you got? 3 3 are 9 into 1. 9. So I'm writing 9. Okay. You can put 00 every time. Every time you have to put 00 in the first step. Now second step is what you have to do now? You have to write down this 33. I told you when you are writing this 3, that 3 will be going to be write down here as well. And this 3 will going to add 3 times. Earlier we took same thing 1 1 1. Here I'm writing 3 3. Add it 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9, and this is now this 33 will going to multiply with this 3 and this 3. So that I'm going to write down here 33 into 3 into. So this is the same step for every step. Now I'm telling you once again, look at here. All these things is clear. First step I did 1 1, this 1 minus 2 minus 1 is 1. 197 is here now. Now what we have to write down here? I decided 3 because we are writing 3, so we have to follow 2 steps. First step is 3, whatever your number 2, 3. So 3 into 3 and the quotient 1. I did the next, this 33 into 3 into 3. So I'm writing this value 33 into 3, 33 is 9, and 33 into 9 is 297. Now add this, you will get 1197. So I'm writing here, subtract, you will get 0. So this is the, because you have a remainder 0, so this is the answer. Cube root of 2197 is 13. This is the same process we are going to follow for any number. Let's take one more example. Here we are going to find the cube root of 17576. Bigger number, don't worry. Start the pairing of number from the right. 5 7. Okay, 5 7 6. I'm writing the number. Now there is only 2 number remaining. So that's now what we are going to do. Any number which is nearer from 17 but having a perfect square as well. What is the number? Cube, not a square. Cube. If you are going to write down 1 cube is 1. 2 cube is?
It should be 2.
2 cube be 8 and 3 cube be 27. So it will exceeding the value. Our value is only 17. But if I'm going to write down 3 cube, it will be 20. So we are not going to take this one, and the 1 is very small. So I'm taking 2. When I'm writing 2 here, the 3 step will depend upon this. So when I'm writing 2 here, the same 2 will come here as well. And 2 cube I'm writing here. Okay, so we are subtracting 17 minus 8, that is 9. Now this 2 will going to add it 2 times, 2 and 2. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 is, now after subtracting, 576 came here. Now this value will going to be divided by this 6 and any value which I'm going to put here. Okay. So in my assumption, I am taking 6 and I'm trying that it will going to divide it. So 6 is there and 6 I am taking. So we have a 2 steps now again. Now you can see that here I calculated with the 7 as well. I'm assuming the 7 will be the correct value. So I calculated and I got 8400. And the second value I got 3200. After adding it, it will be 11,000. We can't subtract 9,000 minus 11,000. So 7 was I dismissed it. You can see that now because I dismissed it. So I have a second option that I have to take 6. So if you are thinking, sir, how you are writing directly 6, I'm also taking the hit and trial, the same method. That is not something I'm doing any extraordinary. So already I took the 7 and that was exceeding. So I'm taking 6. And when you are writing 6, I told you 2 steps will be calculated. 6 into 6 into 2. 6 into 6 into, because here 6 abhi tak final nahi hua hai. This 6 is not yet finalized. Now in the second step, it will get finalized. How it will going to get? Look at after adding 66 into 6 into 6. Look at here. So 6 into 6 into 2 is 72. And I told you 20 you have to place. And then 66 into 6 into 6 is 237. After adding it, we got 957, the same number. And after subtraction, we have a remainder 0. So the answer is what? 26. This is the, okay? Here again, 15625, 3 pair. Then I'm taking the number which is perfect cube, less than 15. So 2 is the only number. So 2, 2, 2, 3 times. 6 will be here. Then this is 2. 8 subtracted, 7 is there. 6 to 25 I'm writing. Now we have to divide this number with any number which I'm going to take it here. Same example is now. I took this and 7625 because I'm assuming the 6 is the number. So while I am writing 6 into 6 into this 2. So I took this 6 into 6 into 2. It will work for any number. Write down. This is your homework. 11089567. Try this. Everyone will going to get it. I will take one more example with the decimal value. sometimes what happens is you are not getting the remainder 0. In every example, you are getting the remainder 0. What if the number is not getting that? Nothing difference. You have already taken a lot of example. You're going to follow the same process. You will get the right answer. 15 is the number I am taking, and we have to find the 15 cube roots. So this is the 15, and we have to reach out the number which is cube root of perfect number. Only option is 2 because 3 cube root is 27. So 2 I'm writing here, 2 I'm writing here because 2 is there 2 times. So total I'm writing 6. This 2 cubes is 8, 15 minus 8 is 7. That is clear. Now, whatever the value you are going to write down, this clearly not going to divide this 7 and 000. What? Can you divide this 7 with 61? No. So obviously, if we have to continue this value, we have to take decimal. And after taking this decimal, we have a liberty to take 30. Okay. So we have a 30. In decimal, in cubes, we are taking 30. In square, we take 20 after decimal anytime. So we have a 30 now. So this will become 7,000. Okay. Now this 7,000 will divided by which number? I don't know. We have a tens place value 6, but we have to talk about what is the unit place value.
Yes.
And for that, we are leaving this 00. So 70 is the number, and divide this 6 into your quotient.
2.
So 6 to the 12. So 5 times, right? So I'm taking 5 times. I took the 5 times, or maybe that was exceeding the value. Look, I written down 5 will increase. So we are going to take, okay? So we are taking 4. So I'm writing 4. It means quotient will also 4. 4 3 times, 4 4 4 12, and it will become 72. Then we'll later decide this value. Now first calculate the value here. So 6 into 4 into 2. 6 into 4 into 2. Next value is what? 64 into 4 into 4. And we 5 8 2. This is the number I got. Now, after subtracting, we got this one. Again, we have a liberty to put down 30. I did it. Yes. And then this is a very big number. And now we have to decide this value. What is the value? So leave it this 2 value, and then again divide this value. 1360. And I didn't did it. Yes, I did it. So after division, I got 6 point something. So again, we have an indication that we can go ahead with the 6. I did it. 6 again. 72 multiply with 6 multiply with 24 this time. Forget about the decimal. ठीक है, यहाँ decimal के बारे में नहीं सोचना है. Whatever the quotient you have, do it. So I did it. 24, 6, and 72. This is the number I got. In the last, we can put 00 always. Here I also put the 00. Next, 726 into 6 into 6. 726 into 6 into 6. This is the number. And now 10 this number, you can subtract and you can get the number. You can go on. So we got the number. So answer is what? 2.46, so on. Similarly, you can find the decimal value up to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, the point is, this is the approx value. This is not the exact value because you have to go through the multiple same process to go to the right number. Maybe you will not going to get it even after doing the 7 or 10. Okay? So better you can after decimal 2 digit. After finding 2 digit, it is okay to leave the process. Clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.